What's going on, everybody? It's Falchion with you once again, and once again we're here for another video on the Borderless Gaming GSA network. And today I wanted to point out an issue I came across. What we're looking at here is the game Ride 4. I just purchased it. A buddy of mine hit me up and was like, he asked me what I was playing, and not really messing around with anything. Just kind of all over the place looking for things. He asked me if I was still into racing because I hadn't spoken with my friend in a bit, and told him I was. And he suggested this game that we could get some multiplayer in and have a good time, and like like we used to or what have you. And so I was like, cool. Let me check it out and see. And I looked at some video or what have you, or the advertisements for the game or what have you, and looks fun. Looked fun. So I thought, yeah, I'll grab it. No problem. And discovered an issue. So whether this be an issue with the game or with the Xbox series of consoles, or what's more likely is kind of a mixture of the two. But here, let me just show you. I got this game, remember, because my buddy said, let's play some multiplayer. Go to multiplayer, and it says it is not possible to play multiplayer matches between Xbox Series XS and Xbox One users. Well, the lion's share of people that I know that are gaming on Xbox are still gaming on the Xbox One. The series of consoles are still a little bit on the difficult side to get. So they're not really out there in the wild like that. So what do I do? Okay, so cool. I can still hop in the lobby and mess around, right? So let's do that. There are no lobbies that meet the search criteria. So not only is it my friends that don't have the Xbox series of consoles, but as we already know, it's kind of a worldwide issue. Most people simply don't have the newer consoles yet. Not be it Xbox or a PlayStation. So yeah, that's going to be an issue for a lot of people. Now, granted, to be honest with you, it's not so much an issue for me. And let's just do something. We'll mess around on weekly challenges while we talk about this. But for me, the way it works with what I do is I get the brand new consoles, right? Set them up here where I'm sitting now at my primary gaming station. So the old consoles, the previous generations, they get rotated back to what's behind me, which is my my secondary gaming area. If you've ever watched the live streams and seen me on camera, you will have noticed some screens that are just behind me, and that's where now my Xbox One X and my PlayStation 4 Pro, as well as my Nintendo Switch, are on those monitors back there. And then what was there, so before it was the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, get rotated to the room where I film, like, so my little studio area, which has like a television in there, and they get hooked up to that, and then whatever was on there before, going back to 360, I guess. That gets rotated to a display show, right? So you kind of get how that works for me. Tires are very important in this. So for me, not such a bad situation. A situation that I definitely wish I would have known about. I wouldn't have purchased the game. Um, the main reason that I am set up the way I'm set up is for when I have like my nephews and my nieces over and everything, and everybody wants to game. Everybody can game. There's always some place for everybody to game, right? And so, but me in general, I don't generally like to go back to a previous console, right? So, but I'm stuck, right? I have no choice in the matter on this situation. I mean, I guess I could have asked for a refund, and I'm sure they probably would have happily done that for me. I'm gonna admit, I freely admit I didn't read too in depth about it, but this is a thing where you probably should have had it in big red letters. Hey, if you get this on this series, you're not going to be able to play with your friends who are still on the 1X or further back. So I don't guess it would have been an issue, and I don't know like what the PlayStation side of this is, because I don't believe that this is an Xbox exclusive. So really messed that up. But it is definitely an issue. That's something I didn't realize it was a thing, to be honest with you. And thinking back on it right now, all the games that I have played with my friends that don't have a series, and honestly, I only know one so far. I've only come across, I only have one friend that has upgraded to this point that I know of. I have other friends that maybe we just haven't spoken about it yet. But the people that I play games with that are still on the Xbox One X or One in general, the games that I've played with them have been like backwards compatible to the Series X. Not anything that's upgraded or what have you. So this may be a bigger issue than I just realized, because I hadn't come across it as an issue and it's not being spoken about. So let me know in the comments below if you've experienced this issue with any game as far as the Xbox Series goes. And yeah, maybe we need to figure out what's going on. I guess I need to figure out what's going on here. Like, is this a thing? Is this something that we as gamers need to be talking about right now? Because I was absolutely shocked and a little bit upset. Again, for me, it's a minor inconvenience, but what if you traded in your previous generation console to get the new console or something, or gave it away to somebody, or sold it or whatever, and now you don't have it, and now you can't play certain games that maybe you thought you would be able to with your friends because they're not cross-play with their own older generation. That simply does not sit right with me. Honestly, the thought of it annoys me, because I want everything to be cross-play anyways. And I mean, I know that's unrealistic, especially right now, but it is what I want. So, but to think that there are things that are not cross-play compatible with just the last generation, and this generation is not out in the wild enough to where a lot of people have it. That's just all kinds of bad in my opinion. But it is my opinion. Let me know what your opinion is down in the comments below. I want to thank you for taking the time to check out the video. And please, honestly, if you've experienced this, let me know in the comments below, because I'm wondering just how widespread an issue this is. Because honestly, I have not seen, heard, read anything about anybody having this issue except for with this particular game. And if it is just this game, right, then it's not really a big deal. But man, there are a lot of games that have that optimized or updated or whatever for Xbox Series X and S logo on them, and it would be an awful shame if for the next 6 months, people, not mine, but people's friendship or friend list kind of just dwindled down to 1 or 2 people, because these new consoles just simply aren't readily available. You know what I mean? So yeah, do me that favor. Let me know in the comments below if you've experienced this issue. And yeah, until next time, this has been Falchion, and you know me, I'm Ghost. 2 fingers is peace. Later. So close.